Hello YouTube, my name is Chris from My Tubby Temple, and this video is a new turn for me. For the last week I've been doing some daily vlogs, and while they're really fun for me to make, I don't think they're that fun to watch. Moving forward, I'm going to switch to a new upload schedule, making videos every Monday. Not Monday, let's try that again. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's 5 videos every single week, guys, so it's not a whole lot less than I've already been doing. For now, I'm going to be doing the weight loss tag, which I found on YouTube, and my roommate Dan is going to help me out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, and our first question is,
when did you start gaining weight?
I started gaining weight pretty much when I was about to start culinary school. I had ballooned up to the late 300s by that point, and by the time the whole journey was over and done with, I was about 450 pounds. So yeah.
What was your heaviest weight?
My heaviest weight was, as I said before, 450 pounds. And it really just came from me just eating everything in sight and not paying attention to what went in my mouth.
What diets have you been on?
I've been on several diets throughout my lifetime. I've struggled with my weight pretty much for my whole life. The first actual diet that I tried was sometime in high school. It was like the South Beach Body Makeover or the Perfect Body Makeover diet, where they sent you all these really weird tiles, and you were supposed to use the tiles to make a picture of your body, and then they told you what foods that you were supposed to eat. So I ended up eating nothing but brown rice, chicken, and pineapple on that diet. Aside from that, when I finished culinary school, I also did a low-carb diet, and I really wasn't spending a whole lot of time paying attention to what's going in my mouth. I was just eating meat and cheese and anything without carbs. Eventually, though, on that, I fell off the wagon and just started eating whatever the hell I wanted, and all the weight that I lost on that just put right back on, and I started back at 450.
Is your goal a size number or a goal on the scale?
That's actually a really good question. I think that my goal is really a scale goal as far as a long-term goal is concerned. I want to reach about 200 pounds, which I was told is about a good ideal body weight for my body, as far as my doctor has told me so far. Now that being said, I might slim down more, and I definitely want to look at building some muscle and getting really fit. So somewhere around 200 would be a good long-term goal for me. Now, as far as setting short-term goals, I do have other things, but we'll talk about that at another time.
What is your favorite food prior to starting this lifestyle change?
Prior to starting my weight loss journey, my favorite food was literally anything sweet. I am a huge dessert fiend. I love donuts, cookies, and that sounds like such an obvious answer for a fat person to say, but I love sweets, and that was part of the reason that I ended up taking that culinary school journey and becoming a pastry cook. But yeah.
What is your favorite food now?
I have to say that my favorite food right now, especially now that I'm watching what I eat, is kashi bars. They make them in so many flavors, and they're really great just on the go when I need either a quick snack, or sometimes I'll have one for dessert or even for breakfast, just depending on which one I'm eating at the time.
What is a food you will not give up?
That's actually another interesting question. As far as a food that I won't give up while I'm losing weight, I'm really trying to go into this with the philosophy that, you know, there are times when I'm not going to eat as well as I should, and those are fine as long as I log them in my calorie goals and just keep track of when I'm doing them. I read an article by Davey Wavey, who is another gay vlogger on YouTube, and it mentioned just the concept of cheat days and how really the word cheat kind of gives the impression that you're doing something wrong, where if you just allow yourself to be human and make that mistake, you can move on with your day. So that's really what I'm trying to focus on at this point.
How do you reward your accomplishments?
Previously, with food. But as far as weight loss is concerned, I do have a few small rewards built in as I go. The first reward that I really wanted to give myself just for starting this journey and committing to it was to buy this camera and the editing software that I'm using to make my videos right now. As far as a short-term goal, by the end of, I would say, next month, I want to be able to fit into a pair of jeans that doesn't look like it was sewed in a Chinese man's basement. So we'll go ahead and keep you updated on that as soon as I do get to that point.
What will you at your goal?
When I finally do reach that 200-pound goal, I've got a couple things that I think I would be focusing on at that point. The first thing that I actually want to do as far as a reward is concerned is I really want to get a tattoo, because I've always wanted to get one. I've been worried about, you know, skin being stretched out and shrinking and just the tattoo getting ruined. So I haven't really taken that plunge yet, but when I do reach my weight loss goal, I definitely intend to do that. And on top of that, I really do want to focus on my romantic life, because as you can probably imagine right now, it's not the most exciting thing. So I think just being at that point and having a much better body image and more self-confidence, that'll really help me in those relationship goals, because honey, I ain't getting any younger.
What diet are you following right now?
As far as diet is concerned, I am using MyFitnessPal, which is a calorie tracking app that tracks calories and nutrition. And I'm just trying to make sure that I eat very clean. I eat a lot of chicken, I eat a lot of fresh vegetables, and I just try to keep as many good foods in my diet as I can. That being said, as I discussed before, I'm not restricting anything, and I will, you know, allow myself to be human once in a while and eat something bad. Though I have found out that as you watch what you eat for a long period of time, if you pack something in like the donut I ate yesterday, your body kind of fights you back, and it's not the most pleasant experience, so I'll have to be more careful going down the line.
What is your favorite body part?
My mom watches these vlogs, and a lot of my friends. Okay, people are gonna kill me. My favorite body part is my butt. I think that I have a really nice butt, and that is incredibly embarrassing to say in front of probably more than 10 of my friends and my mother. So you are welcome, YouTube, for that. I don't know, that's such an odd question, but I just think I have a nice butt, so there's that.
Does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard?
My roommate added a question to the tag video, which I'm now going to edit in, and it was, does my milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? Currently, my milkshake does not bring all the boys to the yard, but I hope that that changes soon.
What are your non-scale goals?
As far as non-scale goals are concerned, I really am going into this experience wanting to just feel better about myself and become a happier person, and also just build a better relationship with food in general. I really want to get to the point where if I'm at a party and there's a bunch of delicious things sitting all around me, I'm not just going to sit there and gorge myself. I'm going to be there for socializing with my friends and enjoying my time there, not just for the food.
Losing weight hard for you?
Honestly, up until now, what has made losing weight hard? Wow. What has made losing weight hard for me up until now has just been, honestly, not having integrity about what goes into my body. That being said, as part of my weight loss journey, I guess the only difficulties I'm running into are knowing when to put... I think it's just right now finding variety in my diet. I have been eating a lot of different vegetables and a lot of new dishes that I've been trying out, but I've kind of been sticking with around the same types of cuisine. So I'm still working on expanding my repertoire a little bit, but I'm sure that'll get easier with time.
Would you ever consider weight loss surgery?
I hate this question. This is nothing against anyone who's ever found their success with weight loss surgery. I think it's a great option for people who are just without other options and they really need to slim down for health reasons quickly, or they're going to be running into huge issues down the line. For me personally, I have thought about weight loss surgery, and it just in my head doesn't really treat what I think the problem is with my being overweight. For me, a lot of me being overweight is just treating my emotions with food, using food to reward myself for things. I don't have a healthy relationship with food, and I feel that if I suddenly went on a weight loss surgery diet, which is super restrictive as far as what you can eat, how much of it you can eat, I just don't think that it's going to treat the bigger issue for me, and I'll just end up eating really small amounts of bad things and just causing myself to be sick. It's just never been an option for me. Again, this is not against anyone who did, but I really want to complete this journey without weight loss surgery, without diet pills, without anything except just exercise and being responsible about what I put in my daily life. If you did watch this video and like it, please take a moment to like and subscribe so that I can build my channel. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.